I'm gonna boost my energy, because why not? Yeah, it's live. You can hear my sound, or my voice is very like I have a cold. That's why I never even posted yesterday. But all in all, you know, sometimes you have to get that small break. What's up my beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chef Matiko, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. You are an amazing person, so please kindly subscribe to be part of our YouTube family, because that is one way of supporting Team Chef Matiko, you know. Yeah, just click that button, and of course you can also click the bell. Whenever we post, you'll get notified. Like when Chef Matiko posts, you know, bam, you will get notified. Hello guys, how you doing?
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun.
That's why I tell you to click the bell. And for my returning viewers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Remember, we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, so very soon we'll get there. So please continue subscribing so that you support Chief Matiko. Yes, I'm coming live from Akorkon. And on today's video actually is about my village, because I'm so concerned about my village. Although I am here in Madrid, Spain. Yes, I'll be sipping my drink more oftenly, because today is hot. And of course, because of my voice, I need it to boost my energy because I'm just drinking an energy drink. So today on this video, we're gonna be talking about the progress of my project, and also the cost of land in Nyabohanse village. More or less the cost of land in Nyabohanse village, and how you can acquire land, and you know, all the details about land in Nyabohanse village, so that to answer a lot of questions that people have been asking me and have been requesting to know. So I thought it's good to put this you know, on camera, so that at least more or less you can get idea. So if you want to go to and if you want to go to purchase a land in Nyabohanse, you will have the idea more or less, you know. Yes. So this is a very big restaurant right here. It's called Tabogan, one of the biggest restaurants around here. Yes, I'm not doing an advert, but maybe in future, because I'm Chef Matiko and I love hotel business, why not? Maybe in future we'll be owning a hotel or restaurant back in the village, because the aim is, or even here in Madrid, the aim is to get knowledge and maybe to fix things back in the village, you know, because until today we don't have a good, like a restaurant that, you know, a classy restaurant that somebody can just go in and eat. We have normal restaurant, which is not bad, but I'm talking about, you know, maybe a classy restaurant, you see. If somebody from Europe, somebody from, you know, those high ends can just pass by and eat, or a restaurant that have almost everything. We don't have it back in the village, and that's why I'm saying even the housing, that's why I'm trying as much as possible, even the project that I'm going to talk about, to be, you know, to be at least in you know, like a top notch, I can say. So guys, all in all, let us get to, I just want to sit down because guys, I'm not feeling very okay, but because of you guys, you know, me, I don't have any excuse to do content or not to do, so I just try my best. So before we continue, please thank you so much, and please like the video and watch it until the end, because once you like the video, YouTube pushes it to more people. So all in all, let me sit down here. Yeah, it's a nice place. I'm looking for a good place where there is no much sun, but of course there is good light. That is what I'm looking for. So probably I'll sit right here. Yes, you see, on a shade. Let me just see if I have good light. Yes, on a shade, and of course a good light. So guys, let us talk about land purchasing or land buying in my village in Nyabohanse. First of all, my first, if you are new here, I come from Kenya, in a village called Nyabohanse. Is one of the famous village in Kenya, and of course one of the famous village right now in Africa. All right. Yes, so let us talk about it. So of late, people have been buying land in my village. A lot of people from outside Kenya also have been buying land from my village, and probably some do not have ideas or knowledge, you know. I'm talking about this maybe because it's good for you to know how much more or less it costs, and maybe where you can find good land and how you can buy it. Because one thing I know is that if you can own a land in Kenya if you are a Kenyan. About international, honestly, if you are not a Kenyan, I think there are more processes that you have to follow. You cannot like own a land just like that, because that is you know, Kenya is, you know, it's a country. It's like a Kenyan like me going to buy land in US. Of course, you have to follow a lot of procedures. I don't say that it's impossible, but it's possible. So what people do, if you are an international, me, I don't, I've not, somebody has not, okay, some people have inboxed me to help them purchase land in the village, but I told them maybe you can use a villager, which sometimes it raises question, you know, because this is land buying, and of course, if you are not a Kenyan and you are from a foreign country, you have to trust that person for him to buy that land for you. But it's always good if you come to the village, see the land, or send somebody you trust, maybe somebody that you've met or somebody that you know, to come and survey the land. You can even use a surveyor to avoid a lot of problems. What you do if you are a foreigner, you just come, get permission from the government, and you know, you purchase the land. So I'm not going to talk about foreigners, because honestly I don't want to give you information that I don't know. But if you're a foreigner and you want to acquire land in my village or in any other land, any other area, what you have to do is to come to Kenya, or send a person who knows, who you trust, a person who you trust, to come and survey the land. You can include surveyors, you can include even your lawyer, your personal lawyer, or you can take a government lawyer or any lawyer that is qualified, so that you purchase the land. So I'm not going to talk about that, because I really don't want to give information that I'm not about that. But if you really want if you are a foreigner and you want to acquire land in Kenya or a property in my village, that is what you have to do. You just use a trusted person, and also you can use lawyers, government lawyers, because there is a case. There was a case in the village that somebody purchased land, a foreigner, built a house, and you know, there was a lot of problems because of one or two things, trust issues and stuff, and of course brothers, you know, biting, beating, or I don't know how you do it on your back, you know. I don't know if you understand. So to avoid all that, you just bring your lawyer or your trusted person, a survey. Mostly if you are a foreigner, you should include a survey when you are buying a land. So this is what you do. You can use how many people apart from the witnesses? You use your lawyer or an advocate. You use the chief, because the chief knows whose land is this, mostly, you know, knows the village. And you can use the survey, because you can just go and buy a land and you find it that is government land, or you find that a road is going through that land. So it's always good to consider a survey, to go and survey the land and to make sure that the land is okay. And for the reason as to why you include lawyers is because you might buy a land, and because the owner knows you are in the US or you are somewhere else, and maybe after a month or two the owner can sell that land to a different person, you know. So it's good that you include your signature papers and trusted people. That is people I'm talking about, foreigners, you know. So let us talk about if you are a Kenyan and you want to acquire a land in Nyabohanse village. It is the same, but what you have to do, even if you are in the US or any other place, number one, know where you are buying the land and the price of the land. For example, in my village, the land was relatively affordable, and people could just buy land. Yeah, affordable. It was affordable. Maybe 2,000, 1,500, 1,000. You could get a land, euros or dollars, you know. But in the last 1 year, the land has gone to maybe it has increased like crazy amount, like even 7,000. Imagine from 1,000, 2,000 to 7,000, which is very crazy, you know. So if you are a Kenyan and you want to acquire a land in Nyabohanse, this is what you should do. First, don't just trust anybody, you know. If you have your family or a close friend, send that person to go and survey the land and to see whether the land exists or not, because you might find that the person buying a land for you can just even take photos from just any land. You know, there are a lot of ways of scamming if you are mostly if you are from far. So what you do, you just you can even send your mother, your father, your brother, or your close friend to go and see, does the land exist or no? That is number one. Number two, how are you going to buy the land? Who are you going to include? It's just like the international maybe person. So with you, you can acquire a land anywhere in Kenya because you are a Kenyan. So what you have to do, you just need to identify the land. Number two, include the chief area. Even if you are capable, you can even include two of them, the chief and the sub chief, because they don't need a lot of money. They just need transport, you know. Yeah, it's normal. And of course, you have witnesses and you have advocates. Yeah, so this is how you buy the land. So first of all, before I go to the prices, you look for the land, of course. So my area, you know, my area is Ayamara's area, that is Nastos area. It's a very, and I would like to encourage people to go and buy land there and invest, you know, invest on land. Even my brothers back in Kenya or back in the village, invest on land, you know, invest on land. I don't have a lot of land, but it's good to invest on land because land always appreciate. And of course, now that our village is in the map, it's good that you've already seen it. It's a peaceful village, sorry, and it's green and it's quiet. We don't have a lot of people there. And of course, if we will have a lot of people, we have a big, if you see our area, we have a big piece of land. So to occupy all of that, it will take maybe even 50-60 years, you know, to occupy all of that, like to be maybe a lot of houses close. It will take a lot of years because honestly there is a lot of land. Land is owned by family. A lot of lands are owned by family, and now our area is on the map because of Mara, because of the YouTubers, because of Chef Matiko, because of all YouTubers. Because years ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, people never even wanted to buy land there because they said, it's maybe far from the market, or it's you know, it's close to the rivers, stories like that. But you know, people love peace. Yeah, people love peace, and of course you cannot just buy land for you to, you know, a home, to build a home just in the center of you know, the center of a place, and a lot of people, a lot of cars, a lot of chaos. So our area is quite cool, and it's green. The weather in Kenya mostly is 26 degrees during the year, mostly. Maybe in June, July there is a lot of cold, and at night there is cold, but it never goes to 15 degrees and below, more or less. I'm not talking about exactly, because right now in Kenya the weather is like this, you know, a good weather. In the mornings from 7, let me say from at night there is cold, but it's not like cold in Spain, maybe cold in Europe, or you know what I'm talking about. So with if you've been in Europe, these areas, you have just to carry you know, a jacket and you are good to go. A small, not, you know, so let's say 15 degrees, so which tells you that the weather is good. To clarify this, it's tropical, mostly tropical, because we grow fruits, we grow flowers, we grow plants, we grow everything, and they all grow, and you know, so the weather there, it's good. Okay, on August we have some a lot of sun, not a lot, because people are harvesting, because you know there are seasons of planting and harvesting. So when it's harvesting time, it's sunny. And why do we say this? It's because around from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11:30, the weather is just okay, you know. Then from 11 to 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15, 30, there is a lot of sun, but it's not hot. It's that sun that, like, you know, the pica, you know, in Spanish they say tepica. It's like that's that sun, like it's going to rain, you know, that sun. But if you are under the shade, you don't feel the heat. But here in Spain, when it's summer, even if you are under the shade, you feel the heat. You feel like crazy. So that one does not exist in my village. The weather is so nice. You can just put a t-shirt the whole day. So it's very nice weather. That is advantages of one advantage of the village, because right here in Spain, we have just few seasons of just to be, you know, oh my god, you know, just a t-shirt or a short, because there is winter. If it's summer, it's hot. You cannot just sit like this, you know. If it's summer, it's hot. If it's winter, it's cold. But you know, the world is like that, and you have to accept it. So my village, that one does not exist, and that's why I'm telling you, people who have bought land there, or people who are investing there or in Kenya, they are lucky. There are places in Kenya that are very beautiful, like Richo. I think Kenya is beautiful at like in general. Kenya is beautiful. It has good climate. It has, you know, everything. So let us talk about maybe how you buy the land. I told you include the chief or sub-chief, then you have the witnesses and the lawyer. The reason as to how you include the advocate or the lawyer is because you don't want when you just bought your land and then the owner can even sell to somebody else. You are asking how and why. This is the reason. Most of the lands in Nyabohanse have mother title deed. What do we mean by what do I mean by mother title deed? Is whereby the land belongs to a family and they have only one title deed. You can get a big piece of land owned by one family. So then the family divided to brothers. So you can get that the brothers never took the title deed. So what you do, you have to include the advocate and they write down the number, then you can follow up the title deed. Most of the lands. And we don't say that they are not legal. They are legal land, but they have mother title deed. I hope you understand that. So the reason as to why you sorry about that, but I need it. The reason as to why you have to include the advocate is because of that, so that you don't have future problems. So you have to, nobody should lie to you that just go and buy with chief only. With no, it's good if even you include the chief. You include the chief is the a government officer that you know, knows the village, takes care, like there is sub chief. So I think the chief take care of the location, you know. Yes, the location, all the location. There is sub-location, location, division and district. Years ago it was used, the district was by DC and division was by governed by the DO, and you know, just is one of the legal government officers that knows. And the good thing about them, they knows every piece of land. They will tell you this land has a problem, this one no, you can buy here, it's okay. So once that signatures for the chief is there, and for the magistrate and no, for the advocate or the lawyer is there, and also the witnesses, you have to have at least 2 witnesses. And the witnesses, we always buy them a drink just to appreciate them. Yeah, we just pay them a few amount of money, maybe $20, you know, just to appreciate them. It's not a must, but it's and of course to pay the advocate is less than $50, less than that. It's for the documentation and all stuff. So once you acquire the land, then you have your papers. Now you can process your own title deed from the mother title deeds, and if you are lucky, you will just find the lands have already they have title deeds. So it's just to exchange of names and you are good to go. So you have to get also a survey, because you might find somebody's just, or even the owner does not know that the land is on the road, is on the map, you know. Maybe the owner does not know. So it's good that you include a survey when you are purchasing a land in our village. All right, okay. The most important thing, and I know that people are really waiting for it, is the price of the land. So let us talk about 100 by 100. 100 by 100 is a full plot. 200 by 200 is a half an acre, right? I'm talking 100 by 100. 100 feet by 100 feet. Yes, to make you understand more. So now as we speak, land in our circle, I'm talking about where YouTubers buy, and the good thing there is security. It's close to a police post, because my home with the police post is just 5 minutes, less than 3 minutes by by motorbikes. So in case there is any problem, the police are just there. And of course, I'm not. Our area is not problematic because we just live, you know, in peace. It's only that now some few people are just coming, you know, to try to steal. But of course, that happens all over the world. But honestly, I want to say this, that apart from you know, these people who are coming to steal, we never have like problems. People live peacefully. I want to tell you one. In 2007, there was a post-election violence in Kenya, and I'm sorry to say that a lot of people lost their lives, and a lot of people were left homeless. You know, Kuria, where I come from, Kuria is you know, Kenya has different tribes. We have 42, I think now 43 different tribes, and we are governed by county. So we have 42 different counties, you know. So a lot of counties had problems, a lot, like I can say 80% of the counties have a problem. Years ago, before I think they changed the constitution, something like that, Kenya was divided into provinces. So years ago, Kuria is a tribe, and it is the smallest, actually is one of the smallest tribes in Kenya, because 25% of Kurians are in Kenya and the 75% are in Tanzania. So if you buy a land in our village, or if you want to come to live in our village, you access Tanzania because it's 5 minutes away by car or by motorbike. You can just walk to Tanzania, 30 minutes, 40, you are there, 1 hour. You are there just walking, you know, without any. So that is one of another advantage. If you want to be a business person, you can just make it there. If you want to be a farmer, you can make it there. So Kuria was never, okay, you know, when there is war somewhere, in one way or the other, we are affected as a country. But the good thing is that Kuria was not affected because we were not fighting. Actually, a lot of people ran to our village because we are very peaceful. Kuria is a very peaceful country, village, so we don't have those fights. You know, we have never been affected by election, so we are very peaceful people. So it's a good place to live. To prove that, at the border we have different tribes. We have Kisis, we have Kikuyus, we have Luos, we have Somali. So when you see people, a lot of people migrating to a certain area, just know that definitely that place is peaceful. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. So our village is very peaceful compared to a lot of villages in Kenya. So apart from weather, apart from peace, what else do you want? Apart from business, you know, it's not like I'm marketing the village, but I just want to tell you the price of the land. So 100 by 100, it used to go maybe 250,000, 300,000, depending, and mostly close to the market. But you know, where I stay to the market is like 10 minutes walking. 10 minutes walking. You can just walk to the market, or less than 10 minutes, depending with how you walk, you know. And by motorbikes, 3 minutes you are there. So it tells you that we are very close to the market. So years ago it was cheap. Like even last 1 year and a half ago it was cheap. But right now, as we speak, a land can go around that area, can go to from 250, 300,000. You can purchase a land there at even 800,000, 850, even $1 million, you know. So this is what you need to do if you want to purchase a land. It depends. It can come down. You can even get it at, you know, it depends. So you use a villager, but this is how you're gonna use the villager, because nowadays things are not, you know, money is evil. Yeah, what you do if you're a Kenyan, use a trusted, I can say a trusted person, a person that you know. a person that you know, not a person that you just, you know, use a person to avoid a lot of things. You can even send your father, your mother, your brother to come to the village if you like the village. Then you can look for a villager now to negotiate the price for you. Negotiating, what do we mean? You know what is negotiating? Because right now, because of YouTube, the lands are like very expensive, but you can just you can get some, you know, they can lower the price if you have the villager, you know, you have a villager there, you know how it works in every area, so they can always lower price. So once you get the villager, when you decide on the price and blah 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 blah, so when you come to an agreement, you make sure that you sign the documents with the owner of the land. The reason as to why is what I mentioned earlier, guys. So the prices of but if you go outside that circle, if you go outside that circle, you will get even a land half the price, like boom, half the price. If you go just outside that circle of maybe us, you can get a land half the price, maybe even lower, you know. So that is how you can buy a land from our village, and I urge you to just go and invest there. Just go, because we are rich. Our village is very rich when it comes to, we have a fertile land, we have beautiful people, amazing people, we have peace. Yeah, so you can tell. So even my village, only my village, we have different tribes living there. We have the Kisis, we have the Kikuyu, we have the Luos. They've been living there for years. Yeah, as long as you come in a good way, you are welcomed. Yeah, so there are Kikuyus, there, everybody, anybody. And you know, in Kenya right now, we are digital. We are like not really digital, but we are open people. We no longer talk about tribes. We no longer talk about I don't know who and what. You can just live anywhere you feel like, and that is good. Tribalism is something that we went away with it. If you hear somebody talking about that, you can say, you know, there are still some villagers say, this tribe, there are too many people, they're coming to take our lands. No. And I believe if you want development, you should allow people to come invest in your areas, because the world is for people. We don't need borders too. You know, in the world of this today, I really even wish they could not. We don't have borders in the world. You know, and that's why I'm telling you, you can just come invest there. And if you hear somebody saying about tribe or something, that you should not buy land or you are grabbing land, no, that does not exist, because no, you cannot grab land, and there are written documents. And of course, sometimes you buy land. The reason as to why people buy land is because a lot of people have big lands, and of course some do not want like to exchange. You know, it's like business. You can find somebody have a big land, a very big land, and is poor, and he can even sell a part of it and start a business. Or some people sell land in the village to take their kids to school. You know, is a way of, you know, it's like barter trade. Yeah, so they take their kids to school, some eat, you know, and that is how development start. And of course, me, I would urge my villagers not to sell land just to sell land, you know, because you might find money is too sweet, and our villagers wants to sell land just to sell land, without any like good use of the money. Some people, you can sell land and go and buy another place that you feel like, this place one day will develop, you know, and you use maybe the profit of the land to take your kids to school, or to invest on something, on business or something else. Yeah, not only to sell land and to eat all the money. And then years to come, yes, there is even a family that sold a land to my uncle. Then we got the land from our uncle. So I think the family is like, and we have all the written documents. The good thing is about that. So the family has like been selling the land to to take care of you know in the village you have some, even my father used to sell land. My father used to sell land, and a lot of families sell land, not because they want, but because maybe they want to take their kids to school and all that stuff. But you find that they want to come back and maybe grab or take their land in a forceful way. That's why I'm telling you, whenever you buy land, make sure that you have written documents. So I don't want to talk a lot. I hope you've got this information, and if you want to buy land, please use a common, like a villager that you can trust, and you should be there, or use your parents, use anybody that you feel that 100% trust. If you feel that 1% is missing, please don't use that person. All right, okay, that is about all of the land in Nyabohanse today, and I hope if you have any question, please just ask it in the comment section. I'll talk about it. I'm here. And of course you can always reach me via Instagram. My bio is over there in my community on YouTube, and of course my number is on my community. If you want to reach me out, if you need my help, because a lot of people have been writing to me to if you want to acquire land or something, yes, you can always reach to me for advice, for anything. I can even recommend to you if you want a villager that can be of help, you know. So that is all about today, and I want to say thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Please subscribe, and also subscribe to our family channel, that is Mati and Laura. It's right down here. Subscribe to support us. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We will get there. No hurries in life, just you know, step by step, and we will all get there. That is all about today, my people. Remember, I love you so much. Let me take a break because I feel like yes, I've used energy drink to boost me, but of late I've been not feeling very well, but we keep on moving. So thank you so much. Bye bye, much love, adios. Hello guys, how you doing?
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun.